Okay, for this run, I am going to be cheating in an item from the end of Phantom Liberty. So if you're worried about spoilers or anything of that nature, I'm going to be using that item for the whole run. So if you think that's spoilers, and personally, I think it's spoilers, so skip this video. You've been warned. So for my starting stats, I went with 4 body, 6 intelligence, 3 reflex, 6 technical ability, and 3 cool. It's gonna primarily be a net running build, as you'll see in a second. So that's why I went with intelligence and technical ability because, oh buddy, we're gonna need that cyberware. Okay, so this is me adding in the Militech Kanto MK6 cyber deck, which has the black wall tech quick hack that you can use. So I rushed through the intro just like normal. I went with Corpo, but it doesn't really matter this run. And then I do the easy quests with Jackie, either non-combat or ones where he can carry me until I get enough cyberware and levels to actually equip the cyber deck, which has a cyber deck cost of 33, and I think you end up starting with a smooth 22 or some other number that's not enough. I end up pushing technical up to 9 so I can get the first get more cyberware capacity perk before I get any of the other stuff, so I can actually equip the deck. Here it is. So as I was reading through a lot of the perks and playing around with the actual Black Wall spell during this first real all foods encounter, I'm skeptical that most of them don't seem to like being applied, right? I am pleasantly surprised here, at least, that it was letting me target Royce with the spell, and it was dealing damage to him. I was curious whether it was failing to run right here, right now, and not being able to kill him, or it was going to instant kill him, and everything was going to be trivial. And this is a nice middle ground where it's a boss, so hey, it doesn't get instant killed apparently. So that's cool. We move forward. I start the heist mission pretty much right away as soon as I could because I wasn't having fun doing the assault in progresses. So I was like, okay, we're just going to push forward, get on with this. And here are my stats so far, just in case you were curious what I was thinking or not thinking. Anyway. So we watch Saburo Arasaka get murdered. And then T-Bug get murdered, and we run upstairs to get the sword, and I see a no quick hacks installed message in my quick hack menu. I run up there, steal the sword, run away, and hope that the quick hack works later on in the mission. I was thinking, oh god, am I bugged already? But no, it, just those two guys. Weird. Troubling. But the rest of this mission goes pretty okay. It's slow going because the spell costs so much RAM. So I clearly wrote down in my notes that I wrote at the time when I was doing this mission that I didn't die for once doing the stupid car chase scene, and it's clearly a lie. Lying to myself.
You're right as a ghost, Jack.
Jackie passes away, we get the relic chip in our head, Takamura saves us, Delamain saves us, Vic triple saves us, and now we've got all kinds of ghosts and weirdos in our head. Yep, ghosts and weirdos, all day long. After having a nice sit-down breakfast with Takamura, I go and try and find Evelyn, who hired us to do the heist. I talk to Judy, who points me to clouds. I go to the clouds and do a bunch of horrible death penalty war crimes on a bunch of people in here. You know, standard stuff, I guess. Yeah. Apparently, the Blackwell ghosts that live inside of my head have decided that Woodman is not a boss. And also, they decided to deal lethal damage, and sometimes it appears that they will do non-lethal damage, like for a Cyber Psycho quest, you'll get that. But for Woodman and some other guys, yeah, it just kills them. Okay, so if you have enough RAM, after the first cast, it will automatically upload to other people, one at a time. I guess it says that in the spell description, but you've elected me to shoot ghost people and not to read. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So the Blackwall costs, I think, 12 or 14 RAM? 12. Which is a lot. So I picked up the closer you are, the less RAM quick axe take, which means I want to get close to the enemies, which means I get shot in the face a lot, which means I die a lot. It's gonna be a problem, and I need more RAM, and I need more investment in body, and I need more hit points. And to be better, yes, but I'd rather get more numbers. That's easier. From Evelyn's BDs that she had scrolled, we find out that the Voodoo Boys set up the heist that went south, and then we go to Rogue, give her some money, I think. Then we get set up with Pan Am, who needs her truck back. Hey. And then I think Mr. Hands called me, and then so I can push forward that whole Voodoo Boy line. But right now I'm at Pan Am, so I'm going to do this first and try and get Hellman, which is also required for beating the game.
About you? Gonna be a guy.
So also in the Blackwall quick hack description, it says that if you pay in blood, it will half the cost of the quick hack. And I thought this was just boring flavor text, but no. If you use the overclock ability, even on the first cast, for you just use overclock and then use the quick hack, it lowers the cost by 50%. Which is super amazing. And then it will, jump to another target, just one. Nothing appears to affect that, so you can't use the overclock spread ability or any other spread abilities. It just seems like it's locked at one. I tested it a decent amount. And yeah, then it'll jump and it'll hurt you, and it'll hurt you some more because the cost increases for every jump, and so it hurts more and more. And so we need more RAM and more life. Yeah, lots more RAM. I've done this before. I've done this quest so many times, and I know that you need to charge the snipers and kill them, and I never do it. Why am I like this? Oh, God.
Just noticed. What? It's there.
Okay, now we're on with Pan Am, helping her help us blow up the King Tao transport that has Hellman on it out of the sky, so then we can find Hellman and get relic plans. And it's a good time.
Pan Am, the engines are still running. Get me him. Pan Am, what are you doing? Clear. I'm coming.
The greed I just continuously have, thinking that I'm really cool all the time, and thinking that I've got endgame cyberware and I'm level 17 with garbage cyberware. It's amazing. It's really, looking back at the footage, it's breathtaking.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Why is everything all I see is cracked concrete and rust. If they thought they would call their friends, they were in for one hell of a surprise. Careful.
Dang, the character looks good right now. Yep.
Watch out! The sniper behind the van! You won't get out of this alive, you bastards! Let's get them!
These snipers are so bad. It's just amazing. And I know they're bad, and I know how to deal with them, but here we are, flatlined again.
This is my life right here. I step out of one pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one. These tracks lead up past the hill to an old filling station. I wager that's where they're holding Helm. Okay, covering you.
Second try goes, or maybe third or fourth try goes better. The Black Wall's ability to just kind of hop through walls and find enemies is nice, I guess. Still not as good as Contagion in my opinion, but it's nice. We get to Hellman, we call Takamura, we get relic plans, and we move on.
Easy. We got.
Pathetic rat's got nowhere left to scurry off to. He's out of lifelines.
Correct.
There's a lot of messing around waiting for Takamura in this game.
I do you
Yeah,
a favor
lots of messing
now.
around.
Like
I
a
do all
cutting.
that messing around. We meet Oda. He tells us to shove it. Eventually, Takamura calls us again, and so we're off to hack the parade float.
You really,
What? That I dropped him?
you are truly bad.
This little hack the parade float thing took me an embarrassing amount of attempts to get through
It's
here.
ours to do with as we please.
I would like to blame the Black Wall for being a crud spell, but it's mostly me getting greedy and rushing and getting killed. Because the spell, it takes forever to upload and forever to jump, and you just get impatient and greedy and dead.
The roof.
A lot of dead.
That's your way out. There are buildings around. Follow one. You them to come down. D, you must hurry. I'm Arasaka heavily approaching.
Fire at will!
Fucking worked.
Excellent work, B.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will
Oh shit, not good.
Okay, I get through all the snipers, and that's trivial. I get alerted a bunch, but no one seems to really care. You can just run on to the next objective, even if there's a bunch of red blips on your map. And now we get to Oda. 75 RAM. Okay. That's a problem. I don't, strictly speaking, have 75 RAM. Okay, 61 RAM and overclock. So I need to have 610 worth of health and or RAM to see if Oda is susceptible to the black wall. Okay, good. And we're loading before the parade.
What was that?
Instead of listening to Mr. Grumps... Oh, yeah, we're doing the Voodoo Boys quest now after loading. We're just moving on, seeing what happens. I go through the front door, because... Screw it. We're going through the front door. We get to the van, we kill a bunch of guys with the black wall, and we get to Sasquatch, who says, no quick hacks installed. Fine game. Great. That's great. I guess we're doing our stealth strat to sneak around her. We do a bunch of stuff. We meet Alt. We find out her and Johnny's relationship. And I get out. I'm not happy. All the Voodoo Boys get to meet the Black Wall because they seem to love the Black Wall a lot. This all goes fine. I get to Mr. Grumps, and he takes 5% per hack. That's fine. I could deal with that. Okay. So I slowly chip away at him. I managed to get him stuck or bugged, or he's an idiot. I'm taking it because 5% sucks, and we just chip away through his life.
V? Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Whoever you are.
Killing Mr. Grumps allows us to start Phantom Liberty, and I'm thinking at this point, hey, I need a bunch of levels. Phantom Liberty has easy levels, so I zoom through this, go through the intro, and in the back of my mind, I'm really worried about that stupid Cerberus robot that Songbird wakes up. So I zoom to that robot, and yeah. No quick hacks installed. And I have to load. Again. Only this time, I didn't save after killing Mr. Grumps, so I get to do that again later. Okay, now we watch this, me doing this Pan Am quest while we talk about depressing math time. Okay, so, for Oda, which we need to kill to beat the game, for any ending, we need a total of 610 RAM health. So, assuming that the overclock uses both RAM and health to cast a hack, which, as I was writing this, I wasn't sure of. Right now I've got 26 RAM, which is 260 health, so I need 350 and a bit of health. And currently I have 233, which is close enough that, yeah, I spend
All right, I'm in position.
a number of hours, 4 or 5, maybe 6, grinding out Pan Am missions, other missions, assault in progresses, and I get up to, where do I end up at?
Damn it, V! So much for being sly.
268 and 29 RAM, and then I get up to 294 health and 31 RAM. And at the end of the day, I try Oda at 368 health, I think with buffs, and 31 RAM with buffs. And let's try it again, see if the math helps us.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
Okay. So with overclock enacted, it turned on, and if we're nearly touching Oda, which isn't great, it's possible. And we need to be at full life, which, being near Oda, it's problematic to be at full life because he keeps stabbing me with his swords. Okay. Possible, though. Oh, possible.
Been on a while.
Let's...
Time for a break.
Okay, let's go again. Okay, it's working. This is one of the toughest, stressful, best fights I've had in Cyberpunk. Using the Black Wall on Oda, which deals an obscene amount of damage to me, and then he deals damage, so there's a lot of done running, and then we have to wait for my health to come back, my healing potions to come back, and the cyber deck to come off of cooldown. But it worked. It actually freaking worked, and we get to move on and pick an ending and try and get that ending. Like, gobsmacked. Well, here we go. I saved Takamura because he's a pro, and at this point I kept thinking thematically going with the devil ending, siding with Arasaka is the most thematic for somebody who's going through the game, going through life using forbidden black wall devil magic to kill a ton of people. I push through the devil ending. I don't hit any road blocks or bumps until I get to good old Adam Smasher. And he is the same 96 RAM, 960 RAM health needed to have a chance. So I do Pan Am's quests, I do some Johnny quests, I spend 4 or 5 more hours grinding out missions. I find one of my favorite bugs I've ever encountered, where Johnny's Porsche is just invisible and you can't advance the plot at all. half the game thinks you've completed chipping in, and the other half won't let you do anything, and I would have had to reload if I actually needed this quest done. Anyway. Okay, I run through the devil ending again, second time now. I get to Smasher, and I was hoping that if I popped a potion, got my adrenaline going, because I've got 677 hit points right here, and I was like, yeah, that's enough. But no, apparently, up until this point, I was thinking the adrenaline health would count towards my health total. Cast that spell, but it doesn't, so no, you can't beat the game with just the Black Wall Spooky Magic spell. Okay, sitting here editing, looking at it, I was reading some of the net runner skills, and one of them was you take 10% less health damage. Okay, and so if we need 970 health RAM, and 10% of that's 97 less damage, or potentially, what would that be, 42 or 63 less damage, depending on the math of everything. That seems possible. So I try again. We spend another hunk of time grinding to get the stats you just saw on the screen previously. That's fully buffed. And we try again.
As if they were gonna make this easy.
So we blitz through the ending for a third time, get to Smasher, and okay, this time the math worked out. And it let us cast the Black Wall Death Magic upon Smasher,
Trust
and
me, I
it
know.
really chunks him down. And now I get to spend Keep Away for I don't know how long. A long time. It was a long time. Of running around, and then because I can only use that quick hack when I have full life and the overdrive, so I can, blood for the blood god, the Black Wall hack onto him. And sometimes it appears to not do damage to him. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. I spend a bunch of time running around like an idiot away from Smasher. But eventually, we chip him down. We're chipping him in? Anyway, yes, you can beat Cyberpunk 2077 if you cheat in the Black Wall Quick Hack Cyber Deck. You can beat the game. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Adam Smasher. Finally done and gone.